Right.
Oh, yeah, I just started to stream.
Lovely.
So, yeah, when you said the Lego movie 2010, I literally went, no way, I feel old now, what the hell?
It turns 10 in February.
I remember when that came out.
I think it turns 10 on the 7th.
Yeah, something like that. That's crazy. 10 years, which, that movie is so good still.
Mm.
To this day, I love it. I love how the whole world's made that on Lego. We have original characters and Batman and the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie.
I still haven't seen Lego Ninjago. Do you remember that one?
Lego Ninjago, yeah.
Mm. I still haven't seen it.
Lego Ninjago is not as good as Lego movie, but I like the series more than the movie.
Mm.
Um, yeah, the Ninjago movie was because they basically reset everything. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
The only thing I liked was Jackie Chan being in it.
No, I haven't seen it, but I'll have to watch it, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's like, how many movies? It's the only four Lego movies.
I think so. There's Lego Movie, Lego Batman, Ninjago, and then there's number 2. Um,
Yeah, the Lego movie. So, it's so good.
they need to do another one. It'll probably be Universal, not
Yeah, I wonder
not
what
Warner.
happened. Did you think? I wonder if they were gonna make another one.
I think Warner Brothers. I think the Lego. I think Warner Brothers like lost the kind of like publishing rights for
Oh yeah, it
Lego.
ran out, did it? I'm pretty sure the rights ran.
Yeah, it ran out in 2020. Universal picked it up.
So I'll do something with it eventually. I think.
There was a Unikitty series as well.
I didn't know there was a series.
Unikitty, yeah.
Yes, that's yeah. I've never watched that. Have you ever watched the movies?
I forgot it existed until I just had a look earlier today.
Yeah, the Lego. Yeah, it's so interesting when that phone came out. Like the human bit was actually pretty good. About like, oh, he's got learn to share. He's like, oh, if you're allowed to be, your sister's allowed. He's like, oh no.
What? We are the Duplo, and we are here to destroy you.
It's
And that
really
was
clever. It really is. Imagine how many hours they spent making that the entire thing out of Lego. It took a long time.
Yeah, well, you mean in the human section?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's weird. I kind of wish it wasn't, but the movie's CGI.
Yeah. The second one is not as good as the first one, but it's still really strong. I like how it's a musical, to be honest. I do like that.
In the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a musical. It's not all musical, but it's one.
Everything's not awesome.
Yeah. Do you want to know what another movie that's turned into?
What's that?
Whiplash.
Oh Jesus! You know what? I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Whiplash? Oh, I recommend you watch it. It's so good.
I've always meant to watch it, but I've never got around to it. Oh, yeah, I know it's got J.K. Simmons in it and Miles Teller.
Yeah, they're all in it. He's actually a horrible dickhead in that film too.
Isn't that all he ever plays is horrible dickhead?
Yep. He literally tortures this poor kid.
I'll be back. I'll be back in one moment. Very sorry.
Yep, alright, that's no worries. Yeah, Whiplash is. I recommend it. If you have not seen Whiplash, everyone out there, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's really good. It's like how evil he is, how much he taps in to make him what does he actually want it. You mentioned, I'm not gonna spoil it, but stuff that happens to him, you're like, oh my shit, what the hell is going on? Oops.
You're not going to believe this. I made it home, right, and I've got to go have some fucking dinner. Hang on. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Alright.
Go through the list. I'll look it back later.
Okay.
We'll talk about state of play later or something.
Yeah, probably. Just don't know what's going to be on there, to be honest.
Well, we can only hope.
Yeah, let's hope it's good. They're not boring like all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
be back in 10 minutes.
The next movie on my list that I've got is Big Hero 6, which is a Disney animated film, original animated film. It's not Pixar, it's not Disney original animation that they did, and this is actually a really good film. I love it. I love how Baymax is a robot that's there to help heal people and stuff like that, and yeah, the story's interesting. It's about this brother that loses his brother in like an accident, become the bad guy, and he's got to learn how to like move on and live his life without. And this bit where he accidentally activates Baymax and he turns into a rampaging robot that's destroying everything in his wake. He's like, oh my god. This film is so good. The animation's great. It still holds up. The Stan Lee cameo is hilarious in it. Not even a superhero. Then his son's copying him, but that's interesting, man. The characters are interesting. The whole like how clever he is. He can build robots and build. He ended up going to the same school where his brother was. They become his friends and they hunt down the bad guy. And the bad guy has an interesting story too, like why he's doing it all. Um, oh, So yeah, this, I wonder if it's the internet that's making it drop frames, but anyway, we're back, I think. Not flood, we're back. Yeah, that's our third one. The next one is um, Interstellar, a Christopher Nolan movie that came out 10 years ago with Matthew McConaughey. And halfway into it, um, so many different people, Michael Caine, obviously. This film is I think this film is really interesting and one of his best films. Well, one of them, yeah. I like Interstellar. It's a fun movie. It's different. This is like obviously it's a space, a sci-fi movie, but try and be realistic. There's a bit where they go on that planet that's made out of ice. Well, the planet's made out of with water. So the more you get down there, the more time passes on Earth. So that's sort of like 10 minutes, I think. And by the time you get home to his daughter, she's rich, she's an old woman, basically dying. So yeah, the film is like the way it's shot. Everything about it's just unique about this movie. That's what I love about it. And it's something different and original, and it's a one-off movie that will not get a sequel, which is good. All we get now is sequels to every movie. Because they don't know what else to do. Yeah, the cast is really great. Everyone in it is amazing. Michael Caine killed it as usual. I think the soundtrack's really good too, Interstellar. Great soundtrack. It's everything, like, I don't know, it's practical. A lot of it's practical, obviously. Not all of it. What else? There's the next film on my list is Gone Girl. This film is about a husband, his wife has gone missing. No one knows what happened to her. Don't know if she's dead, alive, or where she's gone. So they all suspect the husband of foul play, and the story's it's a thriller. It's really crazy. It's all the stuff that happens. Um, if you haven't seen this film, you should. I don't really want to go into spoilers, but it's been out for 10 years. So this film is so good. Ben Affleck's great in it. Whoever plays the wife character is great. He obviously getting investigated, reporters. They all think that he killed her. That's the moral, that's the thing of the story, that's the story. There's a mystery that unfolds throughout the film. So yeah, you should actually go and watch this movie. It's really good. I think it's based on a book. I've never read the book, but this film is. I love this film. It's crazy. Next film is Ex Machina. Now this is a UK film, and it's about a guy that goes. I think he wants something to go and spend it like a week with his friend with this scientist that's created this robot, and he's basically just testing the robots. He doesn't actually care about the robots. Oh yeah, it's Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac is the scientist guy, and the guy that won the ticket is there in his home that's in the middle of nowhere, and it's all. And this is a great film. It's a great like robot film. Great like the moral is it morally right to make her and treat her like crap because she's a robot, or is it she should be treated with respect like a human? Our main character does actually do that. Yeah. What else? This is actually the robot was really good. Like it's realistic and stuff like that. I like it. I love it. I think it's awesome. Yeah, it's just like set in the middle of nowhere, in a house with a crazy science skies made. Artificial intelligence, basically. It's not just a test on him, really. The main guy, else guy doesn't actually care for him. Anyway, let's move on from X Factor. Can anyone guess what the next film that's 10 years old is? So I'll let you guess. It's Edge of Tomorrow. Live, Die, Repeat. That's the I'm title of the film. Live, Die, Repeat, which is I think that's a worse title. Edge of Tomorrow is better. And it's obviously it's about like these aliens that have come to Earth and our main character who is Tom not Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. Yeah, he ends up getting like this ability where when he dies, the whole day repeats itself and he keeps getting killed and so he's trying to figure out why this happening, why the time keep repeating itself over and he's like confused about it. Which yeah, it would be, wouldn't you? Emily Blunt's in it, she's really got a really interesting character in this for me. I love Ariel's character. Um, the robot suits they're wearing is pretty cool. The aliens look cool. No, I've got to admit, I need to rewatch this film because the first time I watched it, I was like, the ending makes no sense and all that. But everything about this film is different and unique. We don't need a sequel to it, but they probably will. One day they'll make a sequel, won't they? To it, but they probably will. One day they'll make a sequel. Da-da-da. To it, but they probably will. One day they'll make a sequel. Oh. Da-da-da. There we go. That, yeah, it was basically just echoing. Oh, my God. The last 18 minutes is just echo. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, Ed Shamara's got great characters, great robot Max, the mechanic of the movie set in the world, the aliens are cool and awesome. Cool, I need to rewatch this film, I've not seen it I've only seen it once, so that was 10 years ago. And the next film is John Wick. The first John Wick sometime this year. Will turn 10 years old, and this is what basically brought Keanu Reeves back into the limelight, really. John Wick, an action film, that feels like something you're watching from like the 90s. It's an action revenge film, which who doesn't love an action revenge film? God, man, action revenge films they're just simple to do and easy to do, and they make money. People watch them because people like action movies from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Yeah, this is what brought Keanu Reeves back after obviously The Matrix 1, 2, and 3. I like that franchise really, it's good. Keanu Reeves kicks is amazing as usual. The story's simple, basically his wife he's like part of this organisation and he's got a reputation of the boogeyman and everyone's afraid of him. Except for this stupid kid who doesn't understand. Your Wick's wife died and she leaves him a puppy behind, a dog to look after. The last thing that his wife ever gave to him, and this criminal breaks into his house to steal his car, and he doesn't realise who John Wick is. Then he kills the puppet, and that was his biggest mistake because you don't want to mess with the bogeyman, John Wick. He will kill you. He's crazy. He's great at picking up people. He's one of the badass people. I don't know if it's the second one where they're like, he killed someone with a pencil, a fucking pencil. John Wick is awesome film. It's so simple, the first one. I like all of them. The first one's just a simple story. That obviously gets, the further it goes in the franchise, the crazier it gets. It's obviously, you don't mess with the John Wick. Kill you. John Wick is one of the best people out there recently. And Keanu Reeves is dedicated to the role. So maybe I'll do it for another as long as we can. I can't see him do that for as long as he can, really. Which is a good thing. Um, what else? Yeah, yeah, it's a simple story. The kid's an idiot. Gets something done by John Wick. It's like I said, everyone knows John Wick's reputation, so they're all like, I won't mess with him. And this kid's like, what's wrong? Why are you all afraid of just a guy? And the father hits him in the face. He's like, it's not just a guy. He's John Wick. He will hunt you down to the end of the world if he has to. There's no escaping from him. No, nothing. Nothing you do will stop him. So yeah, so you've got Keanu Reeves. You've got Winston. You've got William Dafoe in it, which is he's a great character. He literally saves John Wick's life. He's one of John Wick's best friends. Which in the story it's like afterwards you're like, oh god, yeah, you should have done that. The next movie I will talk about is so Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, came out 10 years ago, and what a blast of a movie this is. It's directed by obviously James Gunn, and Chris Pratt plays Star Lord. We've got Groot, we've got Rocket, some of the best characters. There's there's backstories for each of them that unfold throughout the film that we find out about their history of the characters. Like, we found out that Rocket was actually, he's going to call him Raccoon, but he was created by a guy who basically tortured him, so he doesn't like to talk about that. Star Lord is from his mum died from cancer and he got took by an alien to bring to his father. We find out in the second one. Yanda is great in this. Nebula is a great character. They're all great. We find out that Trex wants to kill Thanos because Thanos killed his wife and kids, basically. She wants to kill him. And Gamora and Nebula they sort of do train exercises. They never lost, Nebula lost and he kept placing up human parts.
Oh,
So another one on the list is Guardians of the Galaxy show.
Guardians of the Galaxy, bloody hell.
The first time introduction for most people to the team of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Bloody hell, yeah, that was 10 years. I remember when people were making comparisons to Star Wars.
Yeah, it's not anything like Star Wars.
Well, I mean, in some way, if not, I mean, in the way the Jedi, I mean, just the kind of space adventure that it is, alien characters, human character. You got just like Chewbacca, you got a tall character that only says incoherent words.
I just don't see comparison to it. Really.
Well, I mean, Chewbacca, Groot, anyway, that's my comparison, but just the way they build the world, that kind of thing.
I just really love the character work in it. The characters are really interesting. Yeah. Also, the soundtrack is amazing. Like, you can't love something like the 80s soundtrack that they have in the film. Anyway, last one that I've got here is Paddington. Apparently, Paddington's 10 years old this
Oh
year,
fuck yeah! It's all there. That movie that came out years ago.
and I still
The
haven't watched
second one,
it.
the second one, is 2017. That's like 7 years old. 7 years old, yeah.
That's nuts. I need to watch these films. I mean, I watched Monka and I really enjoyed Monka, so I'm like, yeah, I will go and watch.
You know what?
But
I actually think the second Paddington movie is better than the first one. Because I think it's the second one that has 100%. Let's have a look. Paddington 2. Paddington 2 has 99%. The first movie has
99%.
97%.
Oh,
Yeah. First movie has 97%. Fucking brilliant movies, man.
I still haven't watched them yet.
How much has Wonka got? 83%. Fair enough.
I mean, that's good for Monka.
And I found out that the guy that does Wonka and Paddington directed the episode of The Mighty Boosh with old Greg.
I'm all Greg. What a
Oh, Greg,
mangina.
we gotta have the angina. Yeah, he directed that.
Oh god, old Greg used to freak me out.
The quirky, insane comedy comes in there.
Yeah, the first one's got Peter Capaldi in it.
What? Oh, they both got Peter Capaldi. You mean
Have
Paddington?
it's got Nicole Kidman in it too.
Yeah, the first one's got Nicole Kidman. Peter Capaldi has a larger role in the first one than he does in the second. In the second, he just mostly shows up to be a nuisance, whereas in the first one, he does have a kind of like an active role.
What if he just ate Paddington?
Yeah, he's the local busybody, Mr. Curry. I don't know how much you know about the Paddington stories, but you got the Brown family, you got Paddington, you got that Eastern European shop owner, I can't remember his name. But then you've got Mr. Curry, who was the grumpy old man who lives on the street, who is basically like Squidward. He's a busybody who doesn't like Paddington because he finds him annoying.
Oh, so yeah, he just wants to get rid of him.
He's one of those. Well, he's one of those that doesn't like Paddington and wants to get rid of him, but he wouldn't want to see anything bad happen to Paddington.
Oh,
He doesn't want him to get hurt, basically, but he doesn't like him and he wants him gone because he finds him annoying.
yeah, well, that's what some people are like. I've got to bring up this other film, Jake, that John Wick is 10 years old.
I know. Fuck me.
It's been going for like 14 years, this franchise. Jesus. I can't believe it's 10 years old, that's insane. John Wick. The first story is very simple. And obviously it has like things that make the world a bit bigger but you don't realise until the second one.
I know. A secret society of assassins.
All the first story is just a revenge story really. And it just gets bigger from there.
Hmm.
And they finally released a TV show called The Continental, I think it's called.
Yeah, the Continental.
A lot of people say that's really good.
It is. It's really good.
I need to carry on watching it. I watched a bit of it. I've just got something else doing and then nothing about it. I need to watch it. But yeah, that's some of the films. Edge of Tomorrow is another one.
I know that's an old. That's getting on now. There's still no sign of a sequel.
Machina. Some of you seen that one.
I've seen Ex Machina. But I've only seen it once.
It's good. That's a really good movie.
Yeah,
Gone Girl is obviously another one.
yeah, David Fincher.
Oh yeah, David Fincher. Yeah. I like Gone Girl. It's fucking crazy. The whole mystery of what's going on.
Haven't seen it in a long time.
Interstellar is another one.
I know, that's coming in November. The Babadook as well.
Oh, the Babadook. Big Hero 6.
Oh yeah, Big Hero 6, maybe, yeah. There's a lot more turning 10 years old than you think about.
Yeah, there is. You forget about all these movies that you watch. I did forget about Big Hero 6. It's
I've
when
only seen it
Disney can
once
make
before.
original films. And that's basically the list of all films. We can
There's
talk. What
50.
should we talk about now?
Uh, what else did we say we were going to talk about?
I think we should go talk about State of Play.
Yeah, State of Play is on tonight at 10 o'clock. Did you cover Birdman?
Oh, I think I saw that was on one of the lists, but I didn't put it on there.
Yeah,
I've not
Birdman
seen
is
Birdman.
near a Smart. I know it's all one shot. I think it's all one shot.
I
Oh,
think
the
it's
Grand Budapest Hotel. The Grand Budapest Hotel. You don't like his movies, but I love that movie.
I've not
10 years
watched. I've
old.
not watched any of his movies.
I really think if you watched it, you'd really like the Grand Budapest Hotel because it is genuinely entertaining. It's pretty funny.
I think I
Just the
saw
way
the
it's filmed.
trailer and I was like, yeah, it looks alright that, but I never checked. I
Yeah.
never went back and watched it like that.
And then there's Boyhood, which is a movie that was experimental, unique cinematic experience that was filmed between 2002 and 2013. You know, so it chronicles a young kid growing up.
I think I've seen that film. Very something strange and different. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
what I
just him growing
thought.
up. It was filmed over a period of 11 years.
So that's unique. That's what I like about that. I think that's interesting.
Selma is 10 years old. That's the biopic about Martin Luther King.
I was literally looking at them before and I was like, I've never watched this, I'm not adding it to the list, but Nightcrawler is 10 years old, the one with Jake
Nightcrawler.
Gyllenhaal.
That's a fucking great movie.
That is an incredible movie, and Jake Gyllenhaal is fucking amazing in that film.
It's just so diabolical, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he literally does anything for the story, he doesn't care.
You know it's getting on as a movie. You know it's like a decade old because it's got Bill Paxton in it, and he's been dead for like 8 years.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, Bill Paxton was in Twister.
Yeah, in Twister he was in, and he played his rival in Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah. I think Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't get enough credit. He's a good actor.
Yeah, when he puts his mind to it.
I mean, he can do anything if you want. Yeah, really. He's gonna bring in Roadhouse, the new one, and I'm like, okay, why?
Yeah.
Why do they have to remake Roadhouse?
Got him in it, then I trust it.
Huh?
If it's got him in it, then I trust it.
I don't know. It's got Conor McGregor in it, and I'm like, oh no, not Conor McGregor.
Jake Gyllenhaal's most popular, one of his most popular movies is one I'm pretty sure you don't really like, Brokeback Mountain.
Never watched it. I never will.
That's almost 20 years old. That movie.
Oh god.
And you know it's getting on. Like I said, because it's got Heath Ledger in it, and he's been dead for like 16, 15 years now.
Oh god. You know what? All these people are dead, and then all the movies that are turning dead and all that. I'm like, I'm getting on now. We're getting on.
Getting on a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I know that this year is 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace.
Bloody hell.
So that makes you feel old.
Fucking hell. Here's another shocker. You know, Star Wars Episode 3 is 19 years old this year.
Oh, stop. We need to stop with this. Oh, wow, yeah.
Brother Bear will be.
We were
Brother
literally
Bear will
like
be 20.
2 or 3 years old. That's how long ago that was.
Brother Bear is 21 years old this year.
Oh, the amount of times I've watched Brother Bear, it's just ridiculous. I've watched it so many times, it's so good.
Let's see, movies turning 20 in 2024. Number one, let's have it. Troy. Oh, The Day After Tomorrow is 20 years old this year.
The day after tomorrow.
So is The Incredibles.
Oh, wow. How the hell happened?
The Terminal with Tom Hanks is 20 years old this year.
I literally watched that like about 2 years ago, I think. It's a really good film. Oh, it's incredible.
Watched it a few weeks ago before it went off Netflix. Spider-Man 2 is 20 years old this year.
Oh no! God damn it!
Fahrenheit 9/11. The Aviator with Leonardo DiCaprio. Hellboy is 20
Oh,
years old.
Hellboy is. I watched that not long ago. It's so good.
iRobot is 20 years old.
Oh my! Oh yeah, I'm Robot.
You know what's crazy? That movie came out in 2004, right? It's set in the year 2035. We are now closer to the year that movie takes place than the year it came out.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've got someone in the comments saying, well, in the chat. I love the Terminal. We all do.
We all love the term. Yeah, fucking great movie.
Incredible movie. Yeah.
I just love how, you know, like most of the drama in the first half of the movie, because he doesn't speak any English and he's just trying to, like, you know, figure out what's going on. There's a big, but you know, it's excruciating because he's just sitting there watching it, and the frigging head of security at customs in the airport is trying to figure out how to explain to him what's going on, and he settles on exploding a bag of potato chips into the guy's face, you know, as an analogy of a war in his country.
Oh yeah.
I mean, can't you just, you know, fucking point at that, you know, point at the passport Krakosia and just shake your head like, no Krakosia, no Krakosia, no go to United States, stuff like that. You know, there's so much you could have done.
Yeah, that guy obviously who works at the airport is horrible to him.
Yeah.
Like,
In the end, he's just doing. He's just doing his job, and then he develops a grudge, doesn't
yeah. I love how he just
he? I mean,
builds stuff in the airport and just lives there.
yeah, because he is a contractor, as it turns out.
The amount of detail in that film too is like really good.
Mm. I'm just looking at this. I can't believe this is how I feel really old. iRobot, you know, it's 20 years old, and when it came out, the movie was set 31 years into the future. I'm pretty sure, was it? 31 years into the future from when it came out, and now we're only 11 years away from 2035.
Well, we're nearly like 10 years in the future of Back to the Future.
I know. Back to the future when they go to the future of 2015.
2015, we're like next year. We're past that. We're 10 years. Where's the flying cars? Where are they?
Well, it's funny, you know, we had flying cars several decades ago, but they were like prototype German ones that needed propellers. Number 10, Alien vs. Predator is turning 20 years old this year. The movie.
I don't think that film's bad, to be honest.
It's not bad, no, not really.
Not the worst
thing
I've seen.
I was always more partial to the second movie only because it had more scenes of the aliens being horrible bastards to all the humans. I just enjoyed watching the stupid humans in the town getting brutalized by the aliens.
Yes. I love how the Pred-Alien can just make more than one alien at a time. And the part where it goes to the fucking the wing of all the pregnant people, just that's fucking sick.
Yeah, like, it's still always it was also chastised for being too dark, as in like you couldn't see anything going on. But I watched it on about a year and a half ago, and it wasn't that dark as I remembered
It's
it.
not as dark as I remember. I used to think it was a lot darker. But no,
Yeah,
it's actually, you can actually see what's going on.
but I have seen some behind the scenes video of some guy saying the cameraman saying that the lighting isn't good enough on the camera, and the director literally just tells him to shut up.
Of course.
The Village is 20 years old. That's a Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
National Treasure with Nick Cage.
Oh, classic.
The
Anything with Nick
first
Cage
Saw
in is
movie.
classic.
The first Saw movie is 20 years old this year.
Oh, wow. Oh, I remember watching that when I was little.
The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. That's another Wes Anderson movie. It's turning 20. Oh my god, Shark Tale's turning 20 years old.
Oh my! I used to love Shark Tale on the game, the video game.
I used to like it, but then when you grow up and you realise it's just basically a more cynical rip-off of Finding Nemo.
Yeah, obviously it's just yeah, a shark that don't want to eat fish.
And there's
Where have you heard that before?
Ocean's 12 is 20 years old this year, which is the sequel to 2001's Ocean's 11.
Oh god.
Oh wow, the Dawn of the Dead remake is 20 years old.
Oh wow. That's actually crazy.
Downfall, the film about Hitler in his bunker.
Never watched that.
Oh,
Is that the one where the meme comes from?
that's the one where the meme comes from, where he's ranting at them in the room.
And people
That's
just that's funny that.
Bruno Ganz. He was a great actor, but he's long gone now, unfortunately. Here at the highest-grossing film of 2004. Can you guess what it is?
2004.
Highest-grossing film of 2004, turning 20 this year. It is Shrek 2.
Oh, Shrek 2 is one of the best like sequels ever. They just I love Shrek 2 more than it's what do I love it more than the first one? I don't know.
I definitely do.
It's up there, definitely. When
And it's
Donkey turns
turning
into a
20.
horse.
It's turning
Stallion.
20 this year.
Oh, I'll have to go and watch that again, Shrek 2, I love it. Are we there yet? Yes. Really? No.
are we? Are we there yet? Yes. Really? No. And then you got the film with Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx, Collateral.
So what? No, I've seen the post, I've not watched it.
That's the one. That's the one where Jamie Foxx plays a cab driver who's forced to drive a hitman around, played by Tom Cruise.
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah, it's very good, very intense, because the hitman talks to him like he's a good friend, but he's being forced to drive this murderer around while he's on his jobs. But like when the cab driver starts getting harassed by these thugs, he does go out of his way to because if only because it'll compromise his mission. He goes out of his way to just kill the thugs because they try stealing his case. They see that he's tied to the steering wheel, and these thugs decide to go for the case that's in the back. And Tom Cruise's character comes back at just at that moment, and what the fuck are you doing? And he shoots them both before they have a chance to react, and then just picks up the case, takes it back to the car, and is like, "Come on, let's go."
Anything else turning 20?
Well, not that I can see. That's the list. It says.
What about, um, 20? How many films are turning 30?
God, let's not even go there. uh, let me see.
It's crazy.
Turning 30 in 2024. Oh, fuck. Forrest Gump.
Classic.
Speed with Keanu Reeves. Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. Oh, Dumb and Dumber. Classic comedy film.
True Lies.
True
with
Lies. I've never
Schwarzenegger.
watched that.
You what?
I've never watched True Lies.
You never seen True Lies?
No, I've never watched it.
Oh, that film is sick. It's amazing.
I know it's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it and Arnold.
Yeah, yeah. It's just got Bill Paxton in it as well. It's just a brilliant action comedy. Not one of his more cheesy ones, but it does have that brand of Arnold cheese. But it's made by James Cameron, so
Yeah. And James Cameron making other movies, and that's up for Avatar.
Turning 30 at The Lion King.
Oh no, not the Lion King, no. You can't do that to a Lion King, you can't be fair. That's
The Mask with Jim Carrey.
The Mask. Not watched that in a long ass time.
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
The remake or the original?
I guess Pulp Fiction is turning
Oh,
30.
god damn.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
That film's funny. It's really good.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
Leon the Professional.
Oh, that film's a great. Oh my god. That is a great film.
Junior with Schwarzenegger.
Oh. Which one's that again?
That's the one where he's a bloke and he gets pregnant through some scientific experiment.
Okay, that sounds strange. Never watched that.
It's a comedy mainly. He plays a brilliant scientist who conceives a way to make men become pregnant, and for an experiment, he impregnates himself. It's weird.
You grew up in the comic, yeah, no. So you grew up with Ace Ventura. That's cool.
Yep.
We was not born until
96.
years later.
You were 97, weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I was 96. You were 97.
Yep. You're always a bit older than me before. Before
No, I feel like
Yeah. What else?
we should probably
No, we don't have to move on. We don't have to move on. We don't even know what's going to be on the state of play. We're just going to be throwing straws like, oh, what's that? What's going to be on this?
We'll find out eventually.
They have this good stuff because last time we watched it, there was a lot of crap.
They'll probably talk about how Foam Stars is going to be the fucking PlayStation 3, free PlayStation.
Oh, then when that got shown, I was like, what the hell is that? Looks terrible. It looks like Fortnite, but worse.
It looks like friggin' like Splatoon, but not that good.
Oh yeah, they're trying to copy. Yeah, they're trying to copy it, but it didn't work. What you making that game, Foam Stars? What else has been going on? Oh yeah, the Suicide Squad game.
Oh god.
Everyone's been shitting all over that.
Suicide Squad.
Literally, it's Kevin Conroy's last performance as Batman, and he gets shot in the head
Oh no.
by Harley Quinn. And to make it worse, they said it in the fucking Arkhamverse. So it's Arkham Batman.
Arkham Batman, who proved to be a fucking force of nature, gets beaten by the Justice League and shot in the head.
Yeah, and then
Was not beaten by the Suicide Squad. I mean, and shot in the head.
then the Flash gets beat and gets literally pissed on. Literally. Like, I feel like the gameplay at the beginning, he saves them twice and then gets brainwashed and then they piss all over his body. And Deadshot's like about to stop Boomerang and then for some reason this is in the game, he looks at his fucking dick and he's like, wow, nice size. I'm just like, why is this in the game?
It's a Suicide Squad. I guess it's supposed to be stupid.
No, but literally, the Suicide Squad should be dead. You've got the Flash, you've got fucking Batman, Superman, Green Lantern. They could easily take out these fucking humans with guns. That's all they have is guns.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn stole Batman's tech so she can use grappling hooks and get around the fucking city.
Well, except for what's his name, King Shark. King Shark's a huge shark demigod, isn't he, or something?
No, but all they use is that massive gun. He has a massive gun that shoots lots of bullets. Kind of what it's called, Gatling gun.
Yeah, Gatling gun.
They've all got guns. None of them are somehow like I don't know how it works, but the King Shark gets he gets the Green Lantern's ring, which makes no sense because I think the ring chooses you. And I can't remember what the green stands for, but I'm pretty sure that
It's,
if
green is the colour of oh god. Green. I'll just Google it. Green. I think it's hope or something.
yeah, so if Green Lantern turn bad, then won't it go away from him?
Green is the colour of will. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think
yeah.
King Shark would ever be able to wear that.
They use the rings to they use their willpower to create objects.
Yeah, I know he uses it. I don't know why they killed Green Lantern, but I know they kill Superman dead easy too. He just dies and that's it.
Hmm.
But yeah, the story of the game is crashed. They set it in the Arkham versus instead of fucking Batman. But that's what they like. What they like to do is destroy your heroes. That's what they like to do.
Basically.
Everyone looks up to Batman, so what they're doing, kill him. And are you getting sick of Batman being bad? It's always bad, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. Well, usually it makes for the best villains, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I'd like to see him be a hero for once. We need a movie. I hope the movie's good with James Gunn. I hope he does a great movie of it. But,
well, it should be good, he's supposed to be.
I want to see him be the hero like he used to be in like the Chris Reeves movie. They're really good.
You know what I'd love to see? A movie about the Crime League of America or something. Whatever it was called. Have you heard of it?
So,
It's the what they called. Let me just have a look. Crime Syndicate of America. That's it. So they're based like an evil version of the Justice League.
the evil version of the Justice League.
You've got Ultraman. Superman's version is Ultraman. Let me have a look. Even though I remember the comic came out in 2015, but I think it was 2015. But no, they first appeared in 1964, but even in the comics published in 2015, they still look like they were in the 1960s. Yeah, there we go. So, like, members Ultraman, Owlman, Superwoman, as in, you know, you got Ultraman, which is Superman, Owlman, which is Batman, Superwoman, which is Wonder Woman, Johnny Quick, which is the Flash, and Power Ring, which is, of course, the Green Lantern.
I don't know about that. It doesn't sound interesting.
Well, it's an interest. It's supposed to be like an alternate universe where the DC superheroes become evil, and I think it's involves, you know, the actual Justice League ending up in a universe and having to fight them.
Yep. I think they do a movie about that. Like an animated movie about it.
No, that was Injustice. So the animated, I think the animated movie you're thinking of was the movie adaptation.
There was
of
even that on the
Injustice.
TV show that I watched, man. They gone through a different time. Can't remember proper, but yeah. What do you think's about the state of play then?
They'll probably maybe have maybe they'll have Death Stranding too.
Do you think they're gonna show Death Stranding to here? If they are,
Maybe,
it's gonna be at the end.
probably.
And I won't.
Right.
These like an hour and a half, aren't they? Another one
Yeah,
is, I think so.
maybe they'll have I don't know, something to do with Naughty Dog. Maybe.
I don't really care for Naughty Dog. Okay.
Maybe they won't really anymore, but they'll probably do something about it anyway.
Don't do The Last of Us again. Do another fucking game. Oh, if you're gonna do The Last of Us 3, do it with different characters. Set it somewhere else in the world. And no one wants to play as Abby, so yeah. But yeah, well, maybe they could. Well, they're not gonna make another Uncharted game because that's over. Um, what else is?
What
Um,
was it as well? Um, yeah, I was just reading there about Owlman. Owlman is not Bruce Wayne. He's actually Thomas Wayne Jr., Batman's brother in his universe.
I'm just hungry for Elden Ring DLC. Been long enough. Yeah, I think they could do Elden Ring DLC. Probably.
It's been nearly 2 years since Elden Ring came out.
People still love that game and people want more from it. Could
Yeah, definitely.
possibly happen, but don't know. But there's gonna be a lot of crap that they're gonna show, I just know it. I hope it's not as bored as it was last year. Wait, so it's been a year, oh wow. We seen Star a year ago.
Yeah.
But they'll show like, yeah, like added content from Power World, I wonder. No, no, it won't be because it's fucking PlayStation in it, so.
Yeah, we won't make anything for Pal World, but you know there'll be maybe there'll be something else that's similar because I know PlayStation have got several they've got several RPGs in the works. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, they've got. Yeah. They'll probably show. They'll probably show what's I was gonna say? Call of Duty, they'll show Rick off as being Rick in it from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? They'll probably show off thingy and what's it called? Dead by Daylight. They'll probably show
Oh yeah,
Alan
like
Wake. Which is he gonna be a survivor?
Yeah, he is.
That's good. Um,
Well, I don't think there'll be any. I don't think there's gonna be any stalker. Any killer.
I don't
Because
even know what to get excited for anymore.
neither do I.
I used to enjoy watching these and be like, yes, can't wait for that game. But I've literally got nothing in my head. But, maybe we'll get an announcement for a new remake from Resident Evil, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they'll show off Silent Hill.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything from Silent Hill, have we? Really? Except for the first trailer that we saw.
Uh, and then yeah, did they even show us any gameplay? I can't remember.
I don't think so. They just showed us, obviously. I think he's in the bathroom, I think. At the beginning of the game. That, I've heard that they're taking out the thing that makes Silent Hill scary, the fog.
Oh, the fog. Well, the fog was only originally there as like a gimmick, so you couldn't see.
I know, but that made the game more like creepy and better. I know it's a gimmick, but it worked so well. I just don't see how you can make it scary if you take that out. It was part of the atmosphere, really. And then they made it into like a thing throughout all the games and the movies. And that movie is underrated, you know. No one talks about that movie. It's so the Silent Hill movie is so good. And are they making a sequel?
I would hope they make us better one. Like
No, didn't they announce they're making a sequel to it? I'm pretty sure they did.
I can't remember. They made a sequel to. They made a sequel to it in 2012, but it wasn't that good.
I know, but I mean an actual sequel to the first film. But I don't. I think they announced that like. It's when they announced all the Silent Hill stuff. That was like. Oh, I can't feel. Is it 2 years ago? Probably.
Probably.
Can't remember. All time mixed together now because of 2020 and all that. Yeah, that should God. I literally don't know what else they could announce. Like anyone in like watching got any ideas what they could announce on the state of play tonight at wherever you are? 'Cause I can't think of anything that I would expect to see here.
Neither can I, to be honest.
I don't really keep up to date with all the gaming stuff now. I used to a lot like years ago.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, God.
I just want another Resident Evil game.
Yeah, a new Resident Evil game will be good. I mean, a good, like, maybe bring back a character we haven't seen in years.
You haven't been seen in years. You haven't seen Jill.
Yeah,
When was the last time you saw
in that
Jill?
movie, wasn't she? Jill was recently in that movie.
Oh yeah, they were all of them are in the movie. Even Ashley was.
What about Carlos? You know, we haven't seen Carlos since Resident Evil 3.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen him in a long time.
What's
Yeah,
the
well, I
guy's
wonder
name?
what happened to him. They just never mention him.
What's the guy's name? I think he went to Paris. What's the guy's name in Resident Evil 0? Billy, I think his name is. Rebecca lets him go, and he's never seen ever again. At the end of the game, which is before the first game, Rebecca just lets him go, and lets him go free, and he disappears off the face of the earth.
Those are characters that haven't been in games for ages. We haven't seen Chris.
You know,
We haven't really had. Oh yeah, we play him as. We had to play with Chris Redfield, and the DLC for 7.
It's like some what is it? There's sometimes that's just how reality works, you know. Sometimes you can go on a really epic adventure and then just go back to a mundane life and have nothing ever interesting ever happen to you again.
Except for Jill.
That's Hill, yeah.
She ends up
But
in both terrible places.
maybe Carlos just decided to retire and go on and live his life. I mean, he can't exactly work for Umbrella anymore, can he?
No, he doesn't trust Umbrella not anymore. Umbrella. I mean, in the future, Umbrella becomes a good fucking organization.
Blue Umbrella, yeah. Which are like a sort of mercenary organisation using their name.
Well, I do like how. Well, Chris looks so different in Resident Evil 7 and 8. He looks like a different person. Completely.
Probably was.
And then when people make you theories, that's not real, Chris Redfield. Oh, we haven't seen what's the name? From Form. And what's it called? What's the name?
Whose name?
The one who worked Incidents for? She's the woman who's
Oh,
Wong. What's her name?
you mean the
Ada
president?
Wong. There we go. Ada Wong.
Oh, Ada Wong.
We haven't had her in a game in a long time.
The last game she was in was Resident. Well, I mean, canonically, her last appearance was Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, you unlock levels after you complete everyone's game.
Yeah.
But she appears in everyone's story for a little bit. Resident Evil 6, I don't even know if that's good anymore. I liked it when it first came out, but I don't know if it's got any better.
Well, that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm actually not, yeah. Oh, no, we're not going to be streaming during the actual state of play. We're just going to be watching it on our own. We'll probably watch it together.
Yeah.
I just don't really find it interesting streaming because, and to be honest, I don't really know many games anymore. I'm not like into all. I'm into certain games that really get announced. Like Spider-Man 2, I was excited for that, so I played. I got that. I completed it. So yeah, I don't think I've been very, If we stream it, I won't be doing anything like, oh my god, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, imagine someone just drop the most epic shit ever now.
If they drop the epic shit, I'd be like, okay, bastards, you got me.
Like, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm not, annoyed. I'm not unexpected surprise, but a welcome one.
I remember I used to get excited all the time, like, oh yeah, new game. Oh, we used to be like so animated and all that. Not anymore, I just don't really care, like, unless it's something really amazing.
Yeah.
Like when they announced for Wolverine, I was like, oh yeah, but that was like 3 years ago. Like that. No announcement.
Oh well. Well.
What else have you been watching, Jake?
Just For All Mankind. That's really all I've been watching right now.
Did you go cinema and watch One Life? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, we went to a special cinema the other day called Everyman. And Everyman, it's basically like one of them old timey cinemas where they bring food to your seats.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying yeah.
But we went there and we watched One Life with Anthony Hopkins. It was really good, really sad.
Have you seen what's The Father? It's called. It's called The Father, and he's in it.
Oh, is that the one where he starts crying for his mummy because he has Alzheimer's or something?
Yeah, I guess also, but I've never watched it. But I've heard that it's really good. I was thinking about watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. He's a great actor.
I've seen the clip where he's like, "I want my mommy. I want her to come and fetch me."
He's one of the best actors out there.
He really is.
It's just, I would put Anthony Hopkins as number one, and somewhere in my top five, Nick Cage is going there. Nick Cage has range. If you think. He puts his heart into everything that he does. It can be a shit movie and still put his heart into it. Is it called Kissed by a Vampire or something? The one where he thinks he's a vampire, I think it's called.
I can't remember.
He's insane. He's a great actor, man. Well, we're just rambling on now. If you've enjoyed the stream, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.